Hey folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And today we're going to take a look at a version of Black Holes performed by The Warning just before the pandemic, February 16, 2020 at Cafe Iguana at an event called Big City Family Anniversary number 5. So apparently an annual event, and this was the 5th one. I know that The Warning also played at the 4th one the previous year, but I think that's it. So I'm not sure what it's actually for. Doesn't particularly matter, but they played a strong set list that day, and we figured we'd take a look at Black Holes, a song that we haven't seen that much in recent times. This is one where Pau is actually going to come out and play the piano. I think there have been times when that doesn't happen, but it does here, so should be fun to watch. Adrian, do you have any thoughts ahead before we look at this?
Well, I know there's a heavy song for Pau. I guess she wrote it for one of her friends who was having a hard time, and I don't know the full story, but...
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't quite recall myself at this point, but yes, you're right. I mean, it was definitely a heavy song. It's one that a lot of people associate with addictions. Whether or not that was the original intent, we're not sure. I mean, Pau would have been 13, 14, 15, very young when the song was written. Nonetheless, it's a fan favorite, and we enjoyed listening to it. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now, and we'll give our thoughts afterwards, okay?
All righty.
Let's check this out.
A continuación, una canción que hace bastante tiempo que no tocamos, pero solo para ustedes, esto es Black Holes.
Scars, I thought I'd won all the battle.
noticing at the end, Pau was wearing boots out there. And I'm like, how could she play the drums with the boots on? Well, she took the boots off at the end. So apparently she put them on so she could come out and play the piano. So.
Oh, yeah.
But
apparently wipe an eye during this. And it's like, who can blame her? I almost started crying myself.
Yeah, it's a highly emotional song. There's no question about it. I looked at an interview recently where Pau deemed herself to be four-chord Pau when she was writing. I mean, this is somebody who was classically trained as a child and would play classical pieces as a child on the piano, But lately, when she's writing, she kind of focuses on more of a minimalist approach with the four chords. So she's there with the C sharp to an A flat to a B flat minor to a F sharp. So all the black keys. So sounds kind of elementary when you put it that way, but then you saw what she did with it and what she put into it. And she had other things going on like that, which is kind of a classical flavored riff there. So she may start with basic tools, writing these pop songs or these rock songs or whatever they are, and then it's also informed by her classical training, like so many of their pieces are. So you don't necessarily need to start with something complicated when you're writing a song, but you can certainly enhance it, with the other stuff. Anything else that you might know about music theory, or just, trying to communicate those feelings within you and give them a little bit of subtleties and things, she's good at that. So this song seems very, very simple, but on the other hand, it provokes this huge emotional response to so many people, and it does have more depth than it looks like on the surface.
Yeah, also, just the way Pau was playing, you were talking about her classical training, except she was pounding on that piano. And just putting her all into the singing, too.
Technically, the piano is a percussion instrument. So it doesn't surprise me,
That's because hammers are hitting strings. It's not because you're banging on the keys with a pair of sticks or something.
Well, not sticks. You don't need sticks,
Oh, no, you got the hammers with the strings and everything.
We saw Rick Wright during Saucer Full of Secrets going, So it's all in how you perform on it. Essentially, just like the marimba, it's kind of a similar thing. That one you would use sticks, but this, you don't need to. You can use your hands just like a conga or a bongo or something like that. It's the same concept. So, yeah, Pau being the percussionist she is and trying to pull out a little extra intensity, she'll bang on the keyboard towards the end. Yeah, I fully endorse that.
Yeah, makes sense.
Sure.
That way.
Yeah, I think so. So that was loads of fun. I enjoy watching her perform that song. And this is one of the later versions. I know they did a version at the Pepsi Center in 2023, but if you put that aside, let's just see. I'm just going to look for a moment. How many times did they play Black Holes after this show? And it would look to me like they've done it a total of 4 times. Bush Hall, which was kind of an impromptu acoustic show, and then the Pepsi Center, and they did it in Monterrey 3 days before the Pepsi Center. They had 3 big shows around that time, and so they played it at 2 of those 3 big shows. And other than that, they played it at what looks like the acoustic show where Ali was sick in Montreal. So it's pretty rare for them to play it. Really, the only time that they played it seriously was at the Pepsi Center and the show before, probably just to kind of work it. They also had songs with strings on them, such as Enter Sandman at the Pepsi Center, and they tried that out as well at a previous show just before it. So, interesting. So really, by this time, they were kind of retiring the song. They hadn't played it in 8 months at that point. The last time had been Foro Didi in mid-2019. So it's nice to see it, this far into the Warnings' career, and to see what they did with it. And it's not just a acoustic version with Pau. It's got her sisters in it too, which is nice. That's not always the case. So that was really cool. Enjoyed that one quite a bit. Folks, why don't you give your impressions of this one? And if you've seen this particular show before, if you were at the show, boy, anybody that lived in Monterrey and went to Cafe Iguana all the time at this point in time got to see the warning a lot, because they had just played their, 3.5 months earlier at the Halloween show. And so, so good for them. Give your thoughts. Any details you think we missed, leave those below. What do you think about my boot theory with Pow, for example? And and any details you think we missed. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed the presentation, please subscribe. All right. Thanks so much for joining us today. We will catch you on the next one. Take care, folks.
See you all later.